Welcome to African Political Arena. Now, I have seen the Kenyan President William Ruto support the athletes. He has also supported the footballers and hence good performance. But what is going on when it comes to film industry in Kenya? It is not exploited. Nobody thinks around that area, honestly. It's like in Kenya, there are no actors, there are no actresses, there are no filmmakers. Yet the same industry in Nigeria, there are so many people who are feeding out of it, dressing well out of it, can afford a good life out of it. But even the few people who are into film industry in Kenya, so many are actually languishing in poverty. Whatever they are getting out of it, it is too little. You ask anywhere, or you ask yourself, how many Kenyan actors and actresses do you know? How many do you know? Most of the actors and actresses from Kenya, they're actually into other businesses for them to sort of cope up. But the same, that is my point, in Nigeria, they have good life, even being able to invest outside their nation. What is ailing the Kenyan film industry? That is my question. We have a theater so smart. The Kenyan theater, it's so smart, but it's lying idle. Just visit. There's nothing much which goes on there. And I don't know why the Kenyan actors and actresses don't find it necessary to speak to the government, to speak to the president, because I believe he can listen, concerning this issue. Why don't we have policies which support the actors, the actresses to do their film production, or the film producers to proceed with what they're actually supposed to be doing? Chinese films translated into Kisii, into Kikuyu, into Luo, and shown on our televisions, honestly. And the same Chinese films, the same as Indian films, translated in the local languages of the Kenyan local languages and shown in our media stations. And we are sitting pretty. It is killing that Kenyan talents when it comes to acting and all that. This should not happen. How many Kenyan films can be translated into Chinese, into India language, or shown in their media stations? How many? I also post this question again. How many African movies be translated into other languages like Chinese and also Indian language is shown in their stations? How many? Let's call a spade a spade. This is not right. You're speaking about Africa being so, the levels of unemployment are so high. The levels of unemployment, not only in Kenya, in Africa, they are so high. So such chances should not be, be wasted. We need to be thinking of Kenyan film industry, because that is mostly what I'm talking about today. I don't know why they can't go to even Nigeria and look at what they are doing, their policies. Why is Nigeria, Nollywood, the second largest producer of movies in the whole world, only second to Bollywood? That is what we are talking about. The only advice I would like to give to the good people of Nigeria, that is the actors and actresses, please make collabos with the South Africans, with Kenyans, with the people of Uganda. We've seen your collabos with the people of Ghana. Good. But also extend to other African nations for more audience, for more earnings. So, I don't know, the Kenyan theater is actually lying idle. Nothing much goes on. If you ask anybody, how many Kenyan actors and actresses do you know? And they're also Kenyans. They also don't know. Very few. Acting alone cannot sustain you. Well, Nigeria The same film industry, it is actually feeding so many. Most of actors and actresses from Nigeria are actually even investing outside Nigeria. But when it comes to Kenyan film industry, that situation is dire. It's bad. It is bad. Actors, the actresses, I've never seen them speak about this issue, about the TV stations in Kenya playing translated films from outside. I've never even seen them push the government to probably even fund them or even create an enabling environment for them to proceed and do what they have to do to ensure that at least their industry become actually productive. What are we doing? What is Kenya doing? What are other nations also doing? We are speaking about so many being unemployed in Africa, yet the few chances we have, we can't even exploit it. Who actually cast Africa, honestly? There are some things I see and I'm like, what is wrong with Africans, honestly? We need to push these people. We've been speaking about infrastructure, water and all that when it comes to the government, what they are supposed to do. But we also need to push employment as a priority. That is my statement. That is what I'm saying. Do you think the industry is doing well? That is my question. Kindly let me know what you think on the comment section. And again, subscribe to my channel and like my video. Thanks a lot.